My name is Meho Grdanovic and I have already recorded 35 parts with the written parts under more info from 1 to 35, and I realize it's not enough though. It's not enough to present whole things. So I'm doing this introduction. I will be talking, I'll be reading these things so that, because I often get sidetracked, which is why I took 35 parts. But written parts are interesting enough, so don't worry about more info, just go through it. I will be talking about the role of Patrans in Bosnian War of 1992. Patrans are called Romani, Gypsies today, for the same political reasons Bosnians today speak with accents they didn't have before, or pray harder than ever. In essence, lying to all our children that it has been ever does. In truth, Patrans are not Romani and have never been the same people, separated by 600 years of history, cultural and genetic changes acquired within that period of time. I have chosen the name Patrans for all of us because it seems appropriate at the moment, and the only thing we share with Romani is the country of origin, which is India. I am half Muslim and half Gypsy, you might say, but I've decided to be old-fashioned Bosnian and take side with the weak, becoming 100% Gypsy by default. I'm also Bogumil, in spite of the fact that I don't know how to pray, the Bogumil thing, and without Bosnian church to pray ends, just for the purpose of balance of social situation in Bosnia. It's a little bit equalized there. I don't need to apologize in advance for strong attitude on few occasions during my presentation. In all 36 parts, including this introduction. On few occasions I just get a little bit. But the situation at home is hard for my people, to which the obvious superior attitude of European Romani is added through twisting of our history, or not mentioning it at all, culture, and flat-out sabotage of our attempts to re-assimilate by Muharrem Bossanski and Esma Recipov of Macedonia and Serbia. European Romani are helping them with silence, obvious and deliberate destruction of Bosnian political culture that has always been alien to us, which is Romani culture and Romani language, both of which we have discarded centuries ago for the purpose of having achieved what we have prior to 92 war, which is what others want and haven't got. This was equality to a certain level and citizenships that Patrans had, and Romani did not. Under the section of more info, there are written passages of what I call forbidden history, which historically and logically prove that Patrans are not only the original citizens of Zot state, supposedly the place where all Romani are from, but also the original Bogumils of Bosnia. The frantic nature of my writing is simply caused by both anger and fear of exposing so much of the history covered up, but it's still very easy to sort through it and simply realize my people are made to fail in peace or get exterminated in case of another war, none of which could happen without the pressure of some kind exerted onto Bosnian government and media. I fear that just as World War II was about Jews, mostly Jews killed and Gypsies, World War III might revolve around Patrans of Bosnia and Romania, Europe, ever-present possibility of which is the only thing that explains the sudden decision of European Romani not to be equal with us. I know I'll have to edit my writings a lot, but the truth of the entire situation cannot be changed, nor should we want to allow our children and the rest of the world not to know about it. Our only option seems to be organizing on our own, trying to create some kind of basic economic base that ensures mere survival. Economic base, sorry. Start educating our children on our own, the best we know how. Prevent further kidnapping of our youth into sexual slavery, forced labor as they call it, by counting them every morning and every night. Embrace our impact embrace full impact of whatever may come. The war in Bosnia never ended, it only took another form of destruction of our country. Since 1842 attack of Ban Jelačić at Bosna borders, silence and back alley deals of Bosnian government have constantly failed to produce results of peace and prosperity to our country. And I think speaking up about all of it will at least show intelligence of changing the tactic on problems similar to ones from the past. I am hoping to collect all the writings within more info section and publish a book eventually, trying to reach a wider audience, entitled ASTA, A-S-T-A, by the lady on Bosnian tombstones who died in 1422, and she expressed regret never kissing the guy she really liked, which I thought to be appropriate for this effort of trying to unite my country. The second name of this work would be Secret Book Part 2. As you listen to presentation and read the parts, you will realize that they are not always connected, but I am hoping to remedy that in some future by publishing it. I'm not selling anything right now. All of this is free for you to see. For now, you can find a lot of historical secrets hidden from you, bringing to light many political angles to problems in Bosnia right now. One of which is that we may be the only country of Illyria, Bosnians, that has no outlet to independent media, as your own research into independent media websites will confirm. The world has already changed on better forever, but the United Nations don't want you to know about it. We Paterans have already contributed to the state of affairs everywhere, but Bosnian government isn't talking about my work either, that was revealed to both them and UN. I have revealed it in the written part of more info under part 30. If you go in, you'll see like 12 or 13 things. They all know, but I didn't know of the scope of problems in Bosnia until their silence told me. And now my people are living the difference between political courage and cowardice at home and abroad. I guess our 100,000 lives or 80,000 lives, not sure, are not worth of taking another look at history and issues of the world. Time and again, Bosnian religion, culture, and language have been killed and suffered out of Bosnians, and I think everybody should know why, now more than ever. Our fears and our true struggle have to be explained and seen by the rest of the world, that we may never see the light of true peace in our country. And maybe when we reveal our fears publicly, we may discover that some of them were there created by our own subconscious, exposing of which might destroy some of those fears, and it would make the room for more freedom and justice. Maybe we just live in fear of what might happen and try to explore it and see what actually we are allowed, whatever. If we make that room for more freedom and justice, it may not be much, but it's a start. Let's just talk openly to each other about these things and see what we can or cannot do. That's the least intelligent thing we can go about, and I think we must try and find out. We got like one more minute. I want to keep you. Don't forget to read under more info of each part. If you can, print it out and just spread the word about it. It will be great. Alright? Thanks. And rate it all you want. Talk to you later. Bye.